Ryan Fox speaks to Sky. The game plan was to be aggressive. I hit driver a lot because your strategy changes with the wind around here. I had a couple of interesting shots on the back nine and kind of got away with them. I'm pretty happy with 62 in the end, that's for sure. I had a lot of fun with Xander Schauffele. He played really well too, and we kind of fed off each other. I was pretty happy to make par on 18 from that fairway bunker. I haven't really put 4 rounds together at the Open before, so hopefully this is a sign. I'm in a pretty good place to give myself a chance, so we'll see what happens. A word, too, for the 2024 champion Xander Schauffele, who fired a brilliant 66 today. He made birdies on the 5th, 7th, 8th, 10th, 14th, and 17th, with bogeys at the 11th and 15th. At 4 under overall, he may still have too much ground to make up, but a lot will depend on how the leaders perform today and what the wind does tomorrow. Schauffele will tee off relatively early, and if conditions stay this calm, anything is possible. Ryan Fox's birdie putt from long range comes up just short. It was an excellent effort, but in these circumstances, he'll always wonder what might have been. At least it wasn't heartbreakingly close. He taps in for a remarkable 62, matching the men's major championship scoring record. Smiling all the way, he's congratulated by playing partner Xander Schauffele, who knows exactly what that achievement feels like. Fox now joins an elite list and becomes the early clubhouse leader at 8 under par. Men's major championship lowest rounds, 62. Brandon Grace, 2017 Open Championship, Royal Birkdale. Ricky Fowler, 2023 US Open, Valhalla. Xander Schauffele, 2023 US Open, Valhalla. Xander Schauffele, 2024 PGA Championship. Shane Lowry, 2024 PGA Championship. Lucas Herbert, 2026 Open Championship. Sam Burns, 2026 Open Championship. Ryan Fox, 2026 Open Championship. Fox's ball in the fairway bunker isn't buried against the lip, but the steep face still makes the shot dangerous. Feeling confident, he goes for the green anyway, striking a short iron that lands safely on the front right side. Replays later reveal just how lucky he was. The ball clipped the very top edge of the bunker lip. Had it been only a couple of dimples lower, it would have stayed in the sand. There was even a small nick in the revered face exactly where the ball grazed through. A few inches either side, and it likely would have rolled back to his feet. Instead, he walks away with a long putt for a record-breaking 61. Meanwhile, Bryson DeChambeau arrives at Royal Birkdale shortly after 2 p.m., less than 90 minutes before his tee time. It means only a brief warm-up on the range, though after practicing in near darkness the previous evening, perhaps he feels fully prepared already. RNA Chief Executive Mark Darbon appears on Sky Sports and insists that DeChambeau's 2-shot penalty was clear-cut. That statement naturally raises questions about why no officials addressed the media immediately after the incident occurred. Fox continues his spectacular round on the par 5 17th. He drives into the fescue on the left, sends his second shot into rough on the right, then produces a superb chip that leaves a simple birdie putt. He converts for his 9th birdie of the day, moving to 8 under for the round and 8 under for the championship. 1 par at the final hole would equal the major championship record of 62 already posted this week by Lucas Herbert and Sam Burns. With stronger winds expected later in the day, his score could prove incredibly valuable. Leaderboard: 8. Ryan Fox, 17. Lucas Herbert. 6. Suber, Cameron Young, Gerard. 5. Cameron Smith, 7. Neergaard Peterson, 5. Sam Burns, Bryson DeChambeau, Kim. Earlier in the round, things looked bleak for Scottie Scheffler after bogeys at the 3rd and 4th holes. But the Masters champion responded in spectacular fashion with a birdie at the 5th, followed by a chip and eagle at the 9th. Ironically, after driving the green there in each of the first 2 rounds without making eagle, he finally holes out after missing it. That's golf. Suddenly he's back to 2 under par and firmly back in contention. Cooler temperatures around 20 degrees Celsius have brought a little more moisture into the air. While the fairways remain firm, the greens have become slightly more receptive, creating ideal conditions for low scoring. The 39-year-old New Zealander, whose best Open finish is a tie for 16th in 2019, has caught fire. Birdies on the 2nd, 3rd, 5th, 6th, and 8th helped him reach the turn in 29, just one stroke shy of the championship front 9 record. He added more birdies at the 10th, 14th, and 16th, with only one bogey at the 13th. With 2 holes remaining, a closing pair of pars would have given him a 63. Fox also shares the record for the lowest back 9 in Open history with a 29 at Royal Portrush in 2019, later matched by Lee Westwood. Speaking once again about the DeChambeau ruling, the R&A says, "We have a clear process. It was an unfortunate situation, but from a rules perspective, this was absolutely clear-cut. We communicated the decision directly to Bryson. We understand there's emotion involved and we empathize with that, but from a rules standpoint, everything unfolded exactly as it should have." As for DeChambeau himself, he has now arrived on the property, ending any lingering doubts about whether he would tee it up today. With that settled, attention can finally return to the golf, though whether the controversy disappears quite so easily is another question.